Guys, it's Charlie. Welcome to Teach Abroad Tuesday, where we talk about working, teaching, and living abroad. Today's video is about how to travel for free. So let's get started. Alright, so I want to first say I'm at the park. I forgot my mic, so sorry about the noise. There's a loud fan over there, and then there's someone playing music, probably their car or somewhere else. So I hope you guys can bear with me for this video. But I do have a few tips on how to travel for free. Before I really get into it, I want to say, whenever I make these videos, I see a lot of people complaining because they're like, well, that's not really free because you still have to pay for your flight, or that's not really free because then you have to think about housing or food. If you implement these, oh my gosh, that music. If you implement these and combine them, there are different little ways to travel for free, and if you combine all of these things, you will be traveling for free or really, really cheap. So please don't complain. I'm giving you guys free information. One way that I traveled for free in Europe is when I was traveling around Europe, I stayed overnight in some of the airports. So if you book a flight and your flight lands at night, spend the night at the airport instead of finding housing for that night. That way you save on at least one night of travel. So instead of paying for housing for a night, you're saving money. Another thing to do is to do overnight buses. So when you're taking a bus somewhere, try and book it for a night bus. That way you can sleep on the bus. This is kind of not good for people who can't sleep on buses, but if you're someone who is capable of sleeping on buses, I would highly recommend taking a night bus so that you can sleep overnight, and then when you get to your destination, it's morning. So not only have you traveled overnight, but you've also skipped paying for a hotel or a hostel for that night. Next tip is to do WWOOFing. WWOOF stands for Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. So what I did this in Mexico, and I stayed on a farm where there was actually no farm, kind of. It was actually like one of those campgrounds where they were hosting kind of like a camping event. So what I did was I cleaned the tents, did some raking. Today I'm going to show you the kitchen from outside. Over there are what I like to call cool dome-shaped cabin thingies, but they're actually called yurts. Over here is the kitchen area. I eat a lot of fruit, so they got watermelon, pineapple, mangoes, amazing things. 2 papayas, and some potatoes, some apples, and bread. So that's amazing. And over here there's some pasta and some rice. I told him to get whatever looks really healthy. Wow. I love nature, and this area is just so beautiful. There are lots of little activities that they will have you do, but in exchange for your work on the farm, you are getting housing and food for free. So this is a really great thing to look into, and I think it's something great that you should at least try once in your life. The next tip is to find free things to do in the area that you're going. There are tons of websites, and even just Googling free in blank, and then there's so many things that pop up, lots of activities, lots of events, places to go. You will have a fun little adventure finding free things to do. Next tip is to do couch surfing. Couch surfing is where you stay on someone's couch or their floor. It's not necessarily always a couch. Sometimes they even have an extra spare room or a bed. You can stay with them and you're staying for free. I have done couch surfing in Korea, Mexico, the Philippines. I really recommend it, especially for people who are looking to meet new people, because a lot of times whoever hosts you, they will help you find other things to do in the area. They'll tell you all the local spots to go to, great places to eat, things you should do in the area. And sometimes they even have free time where they will show you around. So I think Couchsurfing is a great opportunity for people who are looking to do stuff for free, or even just get shown around. If you're kind of scared to travel alone, this is a great thing to do as well. My next tip is to ask for flights as gifts. Usually on Christmas or your birthday or something like that, people try to give you things. I have to sneeze. This is really easy to do with your family, but probably with your friends not so much. But there are so many special occasions where people are trying to give you stuff, and instead of them giving you something you don't really need or that you're not going to use, why not tell them what you really are trying to work towards and say a gift of a flight would be wonderful. You know, your family is like, what do you want? Take advantage of these special times where people are trying to give you stuff and tell them, hey, this is actually what I really want. If you want to donate to this fund, or if your family wants to give you a gift of a flight, that is, what better gift can you give? I think this is a great way to get travel money or to travel for free. Hope this video helped you. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if it helped you get a few extra ideas on how to travel for free. I have tons of other advice and ideas, so if you guys like this video, I'll be sure to share more in the future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to become a patron on Patreon if you want to support my channel a little bit extra. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! 5 staple foods that I have found to be very beneficial on keeping in stock in my refrigerator, on my cabinet, on a plant-based diet.